Of course, we had HGH taking the victory, which we just saw. We saw them win, but they won against TMVG, and TMVG showed some awesome results as well. And the match is beginning between TMVG and SOG. So quick roster rundown. We have, of course, Sunny Wazakak, Joels, Marcus, and the Angry Drunking. Interesting. For SOG, Zorik, Mill, Frankie, Paradise, and Mortis. And looks like they've already played some rounds here. It's 4-0 in favor of TMVG. And here come all the terrorists rushing into the site. Sonny's in an excellent position to deal some damage here. Throws out the grenade. Oh, got to be careful of that positioning, and they're dead on him there. As we see Marcus rotating there, and Wazakak trying to deal the damage, but Paradise in with their kill. But he's stuck in that choke point with 8 points of health, and just all of his teammates' bodies just surrounding him, just bloodied up, riddled with bullets. Not a very pleasant image there for him to endure, as the CTs take down one more round as well. This map, of course, very nice on the CT side, so it's somewhat expected that you'll have quite a nice amount of rounds as the CTs. And let's see though how things will actually progress here. And looks like we're having a push through to mid here, and we can see Angry Drunking trying to get the auction. Oh, a double through, one through the head there as well, as he gets two in a row. Nice from Angry Drunking, just shut down that aggression on mid with that double. Always brilliant to see, as it's just Paradise, the last remaining guy now. You can see Joel's on the case, but Joel's trying to tap his way into a headshot, but unfortunately he just cannot find it for some reason. Joel's with some wonderful clutches, and of course, I must remind you guys, if you're actually playing in these FACEIT tournaments, these CS FACEIT tournaments, remember that you can actually send, if you're not on stream, and we take the VODs, we look at the VODs to find moments, like the best moments from each week, and we create weekly videos with them. If you think that one of your moments from the tournament that wasn't streamed or wasn't seen by anyone deserves to be in our videos, you can send those demos with the timestamp over to my mail, ddk@faceit.com, and we can try and check those out and put them in the movie. But here we go. We've got a very, very wide spread here from all the players. Sneaky little positioning from Shaker there, as Frankie and Paradise are pushing around mid, and we got a lot of action around B houses. And just switching on to Zorik, he's the first man. Is he going to go through just yet? Oh, smoke blocking the way though, blocking the path, blocking the avenue, and a lot of CTs rotating over. They know the intentions now. Shaker on Cat, and here comes Zorik. He's going to get taken down by Joels, as they just aren't able to push for that smoke. It's so difficult, and Mill makes the jump. He gets straight in the middle of the site, and that's not a good position at all. He goes down, and Paradise and Mortis also just like toys in the putty in the hands of Joels and Sunny, there to be manipulated and crafted as they choose. TMVG, such a dominant force last weekend, and they had so many comebacks as well, looking where things looked very dire, but in reality they were able to make things come back for themselves, showing that, I mean, making comebacks really shows a lot of good team morale, good team spirit, and keeping everyone's head in the game. It requires good leadership. Angry Drunken pushing quite fast up mid, and there he gets the pick with the auto sniper. And he gets another one, and the bomb down as well. That's some vital information for his teammates, as they surely are to dart towards that position now. Mortis and Frankie going to get that pick onto Sunny there at A, and Wazakak is playing quite defensively there, but Joels and Angry Junkie deciding that they want to help a brother out and try to relieve all that pressure on that CT spawn area, so the teammate can feel something again. That auto sniper. Did he just get 4? We should just watch Angry Drunking from now on with the auto sniper. That is pretty awesome. Putting in the work. That is 8-0. This is just back-to-back rounds, or 9-0 rather. It's just back-to-back rounds. Or is the scoreboard incorrect? I don't know. The console said one thing, the scoreboard said another. What am I to believe as a mere caster? What am I to believe? And here we go. Can he get even more picks on mid with this auto sniper? They're jumping across, just spamming it. Gets one, gets another. Can he get the third? What a cheeky bastard he is with that auto sniper, just getting kills left and right, and that's going to be crippling to the offense of SOG, as they now just they are without many options remaining, but let's see what they're going to go for. We've got Paradise in quite a forward position. Zorik Satana moving his way through the B houses as we check out Paradise. And of course, they don't have much to work with. Shaker going to get a kill onto Frankie as Paradise remains one of the lone T's. His friend is not near him. Oh, and he gets... Oh, he's going to kick up... Nope. No auto sniper for you. As Jules has his eyes on the prize. He knows the angle his opponent's coming in from, and there the terrorist coming in, but counter-terrorists win. That's going to be his demise. So that round, just ever since those 2 picks at mid it just snowballed completely, absolutely. And Angry Drunken again picking this this auto sniper. He really likes that weapon. Not going with the conventional choice of an AWP, although we did see him get the double with the AWP, I believe, previously. But looks like he's going to help support from the A side, maybe anticipating a rush, understanding that maybe the money situation isn't the best for the T's, or they do have an AWP in Paradise, and it would be interesting to see as we can actually see the through the wall there, some of the T's, their movement through that tunnel area into mid. Let's look at the split. We've got Frankie getting taken down by the aggression of Wazakak there, as Zorik is moving across with the bomb in the A houses. And an aggression coming in from Mortis and his teammate. Oh, there he gets the kill with a Glock onto Shaker. Can he get anything else though? He really wants that weapon. Oh, he's going to get maybe another one with the pistol, but not quite. Angry Drunken with that reaction with that sniper rifle. He's going to deal the job, deal the damage, deal the death, as Wazakak plays with these boxes. Just looking for the picks. There's still a lot of time left in this round. Satana moving across there. A nice AWP shot from Miloff on to Angry Drunken, so that's going to really mean a lot for them. Joel's holding it down over there. Wazakak is probably the man who's going to come into contact there, and Wazakak indeed does come into contact, but it is not particularly friendly contact as Paradise now moves his way onto Cat. There's Joel's left in the site. Can Joel's get the kill though? As we move on to Zorik Satana, Joel's does manage to get the kill, but the headshot coming in from Zorik Satana with the pistol is going to make sure that he gets this plant. He's got the cover from Mill, as the Miloff is on that angle towards the kitchen there. Miloff waiting patiently. Oh god, the grenade. Maybe he wasn't a source player. Oh god, a nice little headshot coming out from Sun. He gets 2 as well, and the defuse is to be his. And that is that. And of course, spinning around, you can't do that as much anymore as you used to be able to. As the defuse in a recent update does have a range of motion, like limitation. If you move too far away with where you're looking, then it will cancel it. And that's either 11-0 or 10-0. Right there for the CT, so it's looking super straightforward. We've had a lot of one-sided games, but to be fair, HGH, the winners of the last weekly that we had, and of course TMVG, the runners-up, and they did so well, so well. So checking the overview once again, we have 3 players making their way over to A houses. We've got 2 on mid. Frankie in that dangerously forward position, he's going to fall back a little bit. But again, he's always getting in trouble in that spot. Let's see if he can manage to keep himself together as an AWP shot comes onto Shaker, cutting down some of the presence on mid that they had. And there comes Frankie, but again, Frankie gets taken down. Sunny even gets 2. There's a Paradise in with the AWP here. Maybe he can get a trade onto the Cat guy. So useful, but not quite the metal blocking the bullet there, saving his life. Can thank that little wire post whatever the hell that is, that post made of metal blocking that bullet. As the only man left is now Miloff. Miloff is 65 HP, he's getting pushed further and further back into the spawn, and that's really a lot of dominance from the CTs, just showing that they own this map. 11 or 12-0. I don't know which to trust, the mod or the score at the top. Probably the mod. But we'll see, we'll find out, as it is a full buy for both teams. Paradise brandishing the AWP, and I think Angry Drunken does tend to be the AWP for the CTs so far, but it is actually Sunny making his way onto that balcony position, moving aggressively now, aggressively walking now. Oh, is he going to catch anyone? Doesn't quite, oh, he gets 1! Can he get the next one? No, not quite. Mortis going to take him down, but Shaker there with the covering fire of the AWP. He even gets another below him, and there's more to be had. And as he pulls out that pistol, and Angry Drunken finishes him off with a headshot from that AK-47, and the aggression from the counter-terrorist leaves now Zorik Satana, the last man standing. And what a lonely position he is to be in right now, as he creeps around with CTs who are on the chase. Joel's trying a grenade jump. Not possible in this game. Maybe Joel should try playing some Quake. I mean, of course, you know, that's what Sunday is for. So far, I mean, what to say about 13-0? What should I say about 13-0? What should I say about anything of this? I mean, one of the highlights of today's game, the double with the AWP and some of the auto sniper shots, or auto sniper action that we had from Drunking. Very weird name, by the way, Drunking. And Milov pushing up that tunnel. Can Shaker actually catch him? I wonder. He's actually looking in a good angle here for this. But there's two T's below him. There, we can see one on the... just about, but Milov is going to be the one that gets it. And that's going to really open up mid for the terrorists. They can really make this theirs now, as Joel's coming in hard onto this area of Cat. Joel's really owns this Cat, but he has an AWP out, so he's got to hit his shots. He lets him close the distance. It could be deadly for him. Great cover onto that mid connector into the other side. Oh, is he going to catch him? Just about. Joel's picks him off. There's one more in mid to be picked. Can Joel's make it happen? He knows. Mortis knows. Mortis knows. Or does he? Joel's peeks out and gets the kill onto Mortis, but the bomb has been planted. It's a 1v1. Satana versus Joel's, and Joel's gets it with a headshot there. Good stuff from Joel's. Really pulling out a lot of fancy stuff with the AWP there to secure the round, and that was the close one. And still not a single round on the board for SOG. Not a single round. We saw SOG playing last week as well. I cannot remember for the life of me which game it was, but it was probably a Mirage. Either way, they are up against the finalists of the last weekend. So if they had any hope to really take themselves to the finals of this weekend, then they would have to overcome this team at some point. So TMVG doing an excellent job so far of keeping things going. And there is going to be a pick in mid. Shaker handily doing that, and we've got Zorik with the bomb. And we have, let's look over here, we've got Frankie. Oh, he spots the CT and that tunnel at mid. Looks like they're really getting pushed back in a lot of positions. The aggressive ground control of the terrace is really working out, but just before I could switch to Shaker, Mortis manages to gun them all down, and actually all the options are opening up for the terrace here, as Joel's and Wazakak are the last men standing. Auto sniper for one, or for the other one. Joel's misses his shot, and that is so fatal. Wazakak now has to clutch this with an auto sniper and some Julies. Oh yeah, can he make it happen? That would be brilliant. As Wazakak pushes his way up Cat into B. The bomb is actually quite far away, just jumping to the overview quickly. Quite far away indeed. Goes up the ladder. Oh, he spots one! Can he get it? I guess it with a headshot. Still with enough health remaining to make this happen. Willoff is super low, and Zorik Satana is not too far away from death himself. You know, if you just hit him in the head, I guess you cannot, you know, he's got an AK. It's going to be a one-shot kill coming around from CT spawn. Wazakak, I believe, although I'm now quite disappointed there's no auto sniper, but here he comes into a grenade. That's very, very well placed. Good timing there from Zorik to manage to put Wazakak down to 9 points of health, and another flash there. And Wazakak is so blind, and they know it. They've got to know it. But unfortunately, there's no time left for him to make the clutch, and he runs out spraying. He's going to die anyway, so good effort from Wazakak, but not going to be enough there. Not going to see the auto sniper Julie's action. So right now they have at least a round, and with at least one round they can at least pull something together. I don't know, it's very difficult to see it happening, but let's have a look what happens. I mean, at the moment it looks like TMVG are playing around with them a little bit. Buying the auto snipers. We've got a Negev coming out here from Angry Drunk King. Look at him go, trying to find a lot of players' heads with that Negev. Here he comes around the corner, and Zorik Satana is going to take him down easily there, as they start to be a bit sloppy. And we saw this from TMVG before, that some sloppiness comes in every now and again in their play. Maybe they don't have the discipline, the competitive spirit isn't super strong with them at times. But at the same time, you know, they are a very good team and they've got a lot of skill to offer. And I can see Zorik Satana just edging there, and he spots Wazakak on the little trellis above, and that's going to be a kill as well. So he's got the A side nice and secured now, but it doesn't really matter because the bomb is all the way on the other side. Sonny's coming up for the flank onto A now to try and re-secure this site, as his teammate Jules is really in a very dire situation with only 19 points of health left. And here comes an opponent creeping around. Sonny's got a great position, but he's got to play this perfectly. Can he pull it off? He does, he could get it, and he does. Oh, not quite. There it is. He gets both kills, and he's got 56 points of health remaining as well. I thought almost he wouldn't get it, but he did. And Joel's with the pickup of the last player. Fantastic. Fantastic. Joel's, in fact, was in the same situation as Sonny there just last week against some teams, and on this map in that same spot, and he managed to make that happen as well. So Joel's and Sonny got the skills, and that's going to be another round for them, and 14-1 the scoreline. I mean, really? Wow. So they win the pistol round and it's over basically. So let's see if they can do that. So Shaker is the first man. Let's follow Shaker as he pushes his way up through T-slope. This flash is going to slow him down a little bit. Lots of flashes. Wazakak becomes the first man. Wazakak with a pick onto Frankie. A nice entry frag, but Miloff with some good defensive work there. Angry Drunken gets one of his own. The T's pushing the ground now, flooding in, but there's got to be watching out for that box as Sonny takes down Zorik. And Mortis coming in to help here with Paradise. Paradise going to face off, and he does win the face off. And that's going to be the pistol round for the CTs. A much needed victory there for SOG. Look at the road they have to travel to come back. It's like it'd be more epic than Frodo taking the One Ring to Mordor or something. They got such a long journey ahead of them, so many rounds to get back, and really it seems impossible at this stage. But Angry Drunken again, the first man, or he was the first man on this big push, setting up the grenades for his teammates. Wazakak now the first man with that deagle. Can he get the entry kill? Here he comes through, jumping headfirst through into the site. His teammates picking up the frags though. Paradise putting in some work, and Wazakak finds himself alone now with a deagle. Oh, and he doesn't manage to connect the first shot. So crucial with the deagle, and the cleanup is there from the CTs, and nice little pistol round. They even brought up some grenades to make sure they could really get a good rush going, but unfortunately they just couldn't connect with the kills, and that would be that for that round, and that's a 14-4. But again, it looks like the Terrorists are going to go for another eco. They have so many rounds to play with to just you know, mess around, save a couple rounds if they want to. They've got a lot of rounds to play with. They don't have to feel pressured or anything. They can take big risks, and then it's, you know, completely fine. And up mid they go with their pistols. They're spamming away, and it's going to force a lot of the CTs to pull back a bit. Just holding that mid connector there, as you see Mortis, his eyes pinned on that cat area. Frenchie coming in with a headshot there to just clean that one up. So a very quick round, little pistol round from the Terrorists. And Frankie, let's have a look at the scoreboard actually to see some of the stats coming in here. And of course, lots of MVPs for the TMVG all around there. And yeah, so right now it is looking pretty damn good for TMVG. What are they going to do? They got 2 players up mid, 3 players on the A side. So Shaker and Angry Drunking here, pushing in this area. Oh, a nice little kill there from Paradise. That little poke out there, manages to connect that AWP shot onto Angry Drunking there. As Zorik is forced to go for the defense up T-slope, but Joel's managed to pick him off. And as Joel's pushes through with the long-range taps, that railgun, if you will. He's not going to be able to get anything more just yet, but here comes the plant. It's a post-plant setup now. What kind of situation can they get? Is it going to be good? There goes the grenade, the smoke to cut off that visual angle there from that connector. And Joel spots 2 players over at the CT side. It's dangerous, but he peeks out anyway. Paradise gets it, and Wazakak now is a last T standing versus 2 men. Can he get it? He needs to get one. He gets one. He's got 70 points of health remaining, and there's just one more. And the AWP coming in to kill Wazakak will be the round for the CTs again. That's a nice victory for them. It went down to the last man, Paradise, but at least they won the round. And what is the money situation like for the terrorists? It's not too bad actually, because they got the plant and some kills. They can actually buy again, and that's exactly what they do. We see an AWP coming in from Paradise here. Let's follow Paradise to see if he can pick off anyone who does go around mid. And also Angry, Drunken, Wazakak and Joel splitting off with the bomb towards the B side of the map there. As Paradise comes in towards mid with the angle, but of course we can see on the overview there's no one there just yet. As he drops down to watch that tunnel, he can't find anyone either. So where are the players? They must be thinking A just right now, but we got Mortis. It's got to be ready to defend against that B push, as there's a lot of pressure on the other side, and it looks like it's a complete fake though. And there we go, Mortis. It's up to Mortis now, as they read that there is a fake indeed. Mortis versus 3 players. They've got to get the bomb down quickly though before the CTs can get over there to rotate and stop that plant. There is the plant going down for the terrorists. Mortis in their kitchen there, as they have a nice little split across the site, but one goes down. Now it's just 2 left in the site to deal with. Mortis coming on to one. Wazakak gets the frag though, and Joel's as well. But more CTs are coming in. It's a 2v2, 2v1 now, as Wazakak has to deal with it. It's a 1v1. Joel's versus Paradise. Paradise with the AWP. Joel's knows it, and the bomb. He knows exactly where it's planted. He could go for the wall bang, but no, Paradise pulls out the pistol and makes it happen for SOG, and they pick up another round. And now, even though the terrorists got the bomb, can they do another buy? That is questionable. Actually, it looks like they can. Yep, they got another buy in store. So really, a lot of rounds being pulled back, but still, there's just 2 rounds needed for SOG now. And of course, SOG have really started to come alive. A lot of the rounds are very close, going down to the last man, and you know that's really painful, because they're not getting clean rounds. And because they're not getting clean rounds, every time they win one, okay, sure, they're getting a lot of money. The money that you get from winning the round and getting the kills and so on and so forth. But at the same time, they're losing all their weapons. They have to keep rebuying, so they're not making a lot of ground economically speaking. And Paradise not able to find anyone there. Wazakak coming in from below. You can see that they're rotating, leaving Miloff to just deal with that A site, and Mortis again has so much work to do, so much to deal with here over at this B bomb site. So many players coming in. He gets one. That's fantastic work, but he's got to get 2 or 3 more. There is Zorik jumping through the window to his aid. The Mortis, can he find another one? Zorik going down. Joel's getting him in the head, and there is a round for the terrorists, and all of a sudden things come crumbling down for SOG now, as they are 1 round away from being out of the tournament. TMVG are a force to be reckoned with here on Mirage. If they didn't know Mirage well before last weekend, they certainly know it very well now, after the Mirage marathon that we had. Sunny, the lone man on T-slope there. Angry Drunken coming through to mid. So many smokes just blanketing mid, covering that cat, really suggesting, really being very suggestive of the B push here. As we just check this over, and Wazakak coming through. Surely will make some kind of contact as the smoke dissipates. But no CTs coming through this angle. And Wazakak still watching for it though, and all the CTs flooding through to the kitchen. We have to switch over here. Miloff moving through this, Zorik as well. And let's go back to Joel's. It's usually a clutch player. As I say that, he gets completely crushed there. And Miloff just running around with no health at all. Looks like they've done a great job cleaning up, but it's just Wazakak left. Can he get the defuser in time? It doesn't look like he'll be able to do it. Oh, he does! He gets 2 with the grenade, and there's 1 more. Oh my god, Wazakak, that grenade, fantastic. That's Wazakak. Now there's 1 more to go for. He's going for the defuse, and he gets it. Wazakak, oh, just falling at the last decision, making the wrong read. But the double grenade was beautiful stuff from Wazakak, that is for sure. And that's still so many rounds that they have to play with. They're still so comfortable. But that was almost very, very nice from Wazakak. He tosses that smoke over. Sunny again being the man that likes to push this slope. Let's see Let's switch over to him. He looks like he... Whoa, it's actually... Wow! Gets a quick kill with the Galil, actually. And he could even get some more. Nope, not quite. But that is going to really throw a wrench in the works for the defensive posturing of the CTs as they try to fix how their setup will go. But Joel's here going to push through this balcony area of this B house. Going to come into contact with Mortis sooner or later. There is Mortis. And oh, look at that little flick. Very tidy stuff there, and another one as well. Just gunning them down, and there's the bomb going down. This is going to be very difficult for Frankie and his friends to deal with. But Frankie does get one headshot through the wall onto Wazakak as his teammate does move around to the kitchen area. Frankie has still so much to do. Some players left, and Joel's going to handily take him down. Shaker now contending with Zorik Satana in the distance there. Zorik gets, oh my god, he gets another one. He clutches around Zorik. I just did not see that one coming, and Zorik is going to make another round for SOG. They're really pulling it through, and you know, it's of course considered a CT favored map, but at the same time, every single round that they win, they're down to the last man. And again, economically speaking, it's not a strong situation. You can see they were forced into a bye because they have to buy. They can't lose any more rounds. But you know, they're there with Famases. They're there with like 3 Famases and 2 M4s. It's not ideal at all. But let's see. Okay, looks like a really heavy push coming in for A. Sunny and Angry Drunken going for T-Slope, and the rest going through the house. And Wazakak going to be the first man. No, oh, is he going to get them? He gets 1, he gets 2. Oh, good defense from Zorik as he does get taken down, and the CTs know their intentions straight away. And this Miloff there on the boxes, trying to find his way onto another head as he throws in a flash, looking desperately to get that bomb plant on those terrorists. And is it going down? It is going down indeed. Bomb is down. And the pressure's on 2v3 here. Miloff, what does he do? What does he do? Has to wait for his teammate. Got to coordinate. Look at that Shaker just picking him off. But Paradise in from the back gets 2. It's 1v1. The 100 health of Shaker, the 41 health of Paradise. Paradise to dance around the boxes. That jump up from Shaker. Does Paradise know? This could be very surprising. Oh, he's creeping around. Oh, Paradise can't see him. Fantastic play. And he comes around the corner. Shaker not able to get the kill just yet. They're spamming into each other. Switching to pistols, switching to knives. Just running around the boxes. Someone play the Benny Hill music. Oh my god, Paradise gets it. But the bomb goes off. And that is the match for TMVG. Well played. That was it's pretty good stuff. We need some Benny Hill for that last sequence. That would be perfect. But yeah, TMVG winning that one out on Mirage, got to be completely expected considering their dominant form last weekend. I wonder, will we get an HTH versus TMVG clash again in the finals? I guess it remains to be seen. But we'll go to a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be live with more Counter-Strike action here from the FACEIT TV studio for the Spring Season Weekly Counter-Strike Global Offensive Cups here from FACEIT.